proof positive that those things work. As you know, my hair is waist length and I've grown it down to tailbone length. Hello, welcome if you are new here, welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Tiki with Just Tiki. Today we're going to share some healthy hair tips. So today's topic is how to maintain healthy hair. So if you want to hear those tips, keep on watching. The first tip is going to be to wash your hair regularly, and you don't want to shampoo too often because shampooing too often can actually strip your hair of its natural oils that you actually need to keep in there. But you want to make sure that you keep your hair and more importantly your scalp clean, and when you're shampooing you really want to make sure that you're concentrating that shampoo on your scalp. The second tip is going to be to use conditioner. You want to use a conditioner much like the shampoo that's going to match your hair type. So if you have dry hair, if you need protein, if you have curly hair, however your hair texture type, whatever that need is for your hair, make sure that your shampoo and conditioner is going to match your hair. You definitely want to condition, and I will even throw in to do a deep condition to make sure that you give your hair some TLC. You want to condition your hair to maintain the moisture and prevent any damage. The next step is to avoid heat. I'm not saying cut heat completely out, but limit the amount of heat that you're using. And of course, when you're using heat, make sure you're using heat responsibly and you're using your heat protectant. You don't want to overdo it because that can mess up your curl pattern and you can cause heat damage. So you want to make sure that you use a temperature when you're using, say, a flat iron that's going to be comparable to your hair. For instance, when I flat iron my hair, I don't do it at 400. I try to stay around 330 for my hair because that allows me to flat iron my hair in thin sections with one pass. So you have to kind of learn your hair and learn what works for it to keep from using too much heat. My next tip is to trim your ends on a regular basis. You want to do this to prevent any damage to your hair strands, because what will happen is your split ends will travel up your hair shaft and it will cause more damage, and it's going to cause you to have to trim off more than you would have in the very beginning if you just keep your ends dusted. So you just want to make sure that you keep up with regular trims. I typically do my trims about every 3 months or as I see fit. Your hair will tell you when it's ready to be trimmed. Just pay attention to it. The next tip is to eat a balanced diet. Now I will be sharing some tips on what type of foods are actually beneficial to healthy hair, but just make sure that you're eating your green leafy vegetables, you're eating a protein rich diet. You want to make sure that you're getting all of your vitamins and minerals. That's going to help promote healthy hair. Baby, you give me. The next step is to protect your hair from the sun. Yes, much like your skin, your hair needs to be protected from the sun because the sun can also damage your hair. So protective styles, wearing hats, those are always good things to do to keep your hair from getting damaged by the sun. And they actually make certain products that have some type of SPF in it. I forgot who it's by. You want to also limit your time out in the sun. If your hair is out, like I said, treat your hair just like you would your skin. My next step is to be gentle. When you're styling your hair, make sure that you're doing it correctly. You want to start, if you're detangling, you want to start from your ends to your roots. You don't want to start at the roots and just yank through your hair. You want to really be gentle with it. You want to use products that have slip. You also want to make sure that when you're putting your hair in a ponytail, you're not putting it in a tight ponytail. Like I have my hair in a ponytail today, but my ponytail holder is on loosely, so that way it's not going to be pulling at my edges, because I'm notorious for leaving my ponytail in my hair for an extended amount of time. I have a habit of doing it, and I also had to stop wrapping my ends inside of my ponytail holder. Don't do that, y'all, because I end up causing damage to my ends. Now I use bobby pins to secure my ends to keep my ends from getting damaged. And another tip for being gentle with your hair is to use a wide tooth comb when you're detangling, or a detangling brush. So I would definitely recommend something that's made for specifically for detangling if you're going to do a brush. In the end, just remember, everybody's hair is unique. Just make sure that you're protecting your hair, you're treating it gently, and that you're also using the correct products. All of those things and all of the tips that I gave you are going to help you maintain the health of your hair, and it's going to assist you in your hair growth journey. It's definitely assisted me with mine, and I'm proof positive that those things work. As you know, my hair is waist length and I've grown it down to tailbone length. So thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.